What's the item? We need just one punch card, dude. Guys, I don't understand. Where is it? There's a marker here, but I don't see where the thing is. Weird. Maybe like it's upstairs. Class deal. Yeah, that one must be upstairs as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it says for this location. Yes, it is. I want to see what happens if I take the tunnel, though. Took the elevator, but... wondering if, like, the tunnel leads to the same place or not. Yeah. He goes up and down. So nothing too fancy there. Okay, we'll go that way. Right? Yeah. There it is. Whoa, look at that. Wow, you just cannot cross there at all. So there's like two chests there, or two items there, and I can't get to them. Because I cannot pass here. Interesting. Okay, go gas up. Straight across. The parking. Oh. Right there. There's gonna be lots of items here. There we go, 2020. Return to Evelyn. I will. Big narco?
You from the East, lady? You're good, but no corp sec. Got it?
Thanks.
You folks from the East...
Same dialogue, different character than what we have already seen. Odd. Ocarina? This is an ocarina. My mom played one like this when I was young. I guess someone lost it. It's dirty, but I think it still works. Interesting. I already have a flute.
Remarkable retina implants stream real-time information.
Trading card?
Your implants to your
It's a trading card. Wow, gold series. This one is pretty rare. I wonder if Joe liked the picture they used on this card. This must be from a few years back. He looks much younger. Okay. I don't even know who Joe is. To be honest. Is there like a way for me to go to the other side of this? Oh, here. Let's follow this. Probably. Yeah, it feels that way. Electronics. There's still like a... Is there a way to get there? Let me try the other, here. It's weird. It seems like you should normally be able to pass there, but I can't. It's blocked. I wonder if it's like a case of like it's gonna be open later, but right now it isn't. Weird. No, you can't. entire game is in the city. But you can go in different levels, which is good. Oh god. Oh wow, there's a lot of punch cards. We just got a 21. So yeah, there's more than what you need. Unless after the 20 she asks you for like more. Which is not impossible. Broken augment. Okay, I need to understand how it is you're supposed to go. Wait. Around here. How do you go there? Oh, it's inside a location. Yeah, these are like sofas. Okay. I went back to the previous layer that I was on because I want to talk to Evelyn. Ow. Ow. To the left. Oh yeah, here.
Safeguard immunizations. Everything your baby's body needs, from disease prevention to early and virus protection.
No, she's that way.
I have more of the punch cards for you. They're really spread around the city. I think these ones are pretty intact.
Dr. Zizich was careful. She punched them out of nanofibers. They'd survive a bomb blast. Thank you. This is enough to partially recompile my memories.
I don't understand, Evelyn. These cards hold your memories? How?
Dr. Zizich knew that almost any storage medium could be recovered with a standard corpsec comprehender. They can decode and read almost any storage medium, from a transistor drive to a DNA crystal encoding.
Okay.
But not punch cards?
Seems like it's the
Yes,
part one
not
of
punch
like
cards. They are
carry
too
multiple
old.
ones.
However, their information storage capacity is tiny.
They can't store whole memories then?
No, but they can hold a crypto key that can decode the memories I already have. Though it will take some time to unlock them.
Why do you think Dr. Zizich locked your memories away? And why are you worried about CorpSec being able to read them?
Perhaps next time we speak, I will be able to answer those questions. I need more time. And more punch cards. Please bring me any you find.
Look at that. Part 2. Another 20 punch cards. I started at 7:30. It's been 3 hours. And on that note, I kind of have to go because I'm still kind of not feeling super well, and also I'm working tomorrow, so I kind of have to get going. But this was interesting. The game has a lot of potential, I feel, but it gets really repetitive also. I guess the story was kind of picking up, so I guess maybe like there's an actual like super kind of intriguing story, but the fetch quest we just did, I thought really cool at the beginning, but turns out it's just like part 1 of multiple collect 20 cards, which is kind of basic. It's probably like a really cool story once you get into it more, especially her, because like apparently she's got like a super secret memories or something, but it does require you to like literally loot every single bit of the city to understand everything properly. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, although I haven't seen like every layer. I know, Darth, you haven't seen the marrow, but the marrow was like basically looked the same. It was just a lot smaller, and if you went like all the way down, you could see water. So like you could see like old buildings and like water like almost to the top of those buildings, and then you could see like all the actually the base of all the buildings that go all the way to the top. But it wasn't like soup. It wasn't like a vastly different area. It just looked the same, just with very, very slight variations. I also noticed that like in between the layer that you saw me play on and the layer I ended up going towards the end, there's barely no difference. Like I honestly, if you open the map, they look almost the same. So there's not like a lot of variety in the things that you look at. It's very pretty. Some of the vistas are really, really beautiful. The music is great. But it seems very samey. The game seems very samey. You just drive around a lot. There's like a lot of like upgrades for your apartment, for your car, and it just seems like gold sinks. They don't seem to do anything. I haven't found any use for them at all. I'm assuming once you unlock all of them, you get an achievement or something, maybe. But like the only thing I didn't get was like the subscription to get more pizza every month, and then a fridge. These are the only thing I didn't get, and they cost like about 1,000, both of them. And yeah, like all the things you could buy for your apartment, in which you barely are ever, were cosmetic stuff. Same for the car. So, cool idea, but it just felt like there could have been a little bit more there. Like maybe like an actual menu for the car in which you can actually like upgrade parts, so like I don't know, it steers better or it goes faster and stuff like that, like instead of just cosmetic things. I don't know. It seems like it's I'd say it's a very average chill game. Nothing like extraordinary, but if you're craving for like a cyberpunk title, to kind of like, soak yourself in that kind of universe ish, it's not bad. And it's actually pretty cheap. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's like for me right now, it's like $19 Canadian. So I'm assuming it's probably somewhere like $14.99 USD, or maybe like 17.99. So it's not too bad. They totally should, Darth. I agree. So yeah, not a bad game. Just very, very samey. Seems like there could have been more. It's like a good premise, but it's missing stuff to make it like really incredibly good. Um, and yeah, so on Steam it has very positive reviews. It is liked by a lot of people. Some people actually completed it in 6 hours. Some people I read online took them 9 hours to complete. I just played for 3 hours just now. I completely looted or almost entirely looted one level. As far as I can tell, there seem to be 4 levels of the city. There was the level I was on, the level I was on towards the end of the game. Then there was the Marrow that seemed to be like at the very bottom, and there seemed to be like another like super high, rich level at the top. There might be more levels, but from what I could tell, there seemed to be 4. Um, and and in a lot of like locked areas behind like codes maybe that you find later in the game. Maybe they're tied to some delivery missions that you have and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it's nothing like that's gonna knock your socks off, but it's not bad at all. Like it's actually pretty decent. So yeah, if you feel like driving around a cyberpunkish city in a very very chill game where you mostly drive from point A to point B, then I'd say definitely give this game a try. It was fun enough for me. Um, but yeah, if you're looking for like a super deep customization with a lot of like different gameplay elements and different stuff like that, it's not this. And yeah, even the voice acting isn't like super awesome either. There's a lot of like repeating NPCs with repeating lines, even though the NPCs named differently. It's just like it's another like store dude, and that guy just has the same kind of lines and the same voice actor from another vendor on another level that had a different name. Also, there's a lot of stuff you can buy, like tons and tons of things you can buy, like food, like drugs, like, and 3 hours in, there's no point to buying anything. Tons of food, tons of drugs, tons of things you can buy. No point at all to using any of those. And I was 3 hours in. So it almost seems like this is unfinished, even though it isn't. Like it's a full release. It's not like an early access. It almost feels like they have all those kind of ideas and elements and stuff, and they have the sandbox. They build the world, and it just feels like they kind of it took so long to kind of finish the game that it seems like they kind of cut features and then just like released it. And so there's still stuff in the game like the apartment or the upgrades to the car or the food and the drugs and stuff, and it doesn't seem to attach to anything. Like for example, the car can take damage, but this is a pixel art game. It's very dark. You barely see your car. Most of the time, I didn't even notice there was damage to my car. It was a surprise to me when I went to like the mechanic, and it was like an option to repair my car. And when I clicked on it, it actually changed slightly the look of my car. And I was like, oh, so I guess I was taking damage before. But there's no clear indicator that you're taking damage, that your car is getting like close to exploding or something. Like it just seems unfinished. Lots of good ideas, but like kind of unfinished. So yeah, mixed bag for me, but not a bad game at all. So check it out if you feel like that's something for you. And yeah, that was the stream. I will see you guys very soon. Tomorrow, in fact, at 7:30, we're gonna be playing something else. It's most likely gonna be Final Fantasy VII Remake because I do want to finish that game. But I'll keep you guys updated. Keep in mind that we will be checking out Conglomerate 451, another indie title, soon-ish. Sometime in between now and like Sunday, we'll be checking that out. I'll announce when ahead of time. And we'll be playing more Final Fantasy VII Remake. We'll be playing more of XCOM Chimera Squad. And very, very soon, I do want to get into, as soon as we finish Final Fantasy VII Remake or XCOM, we're going to be switching to The Last of Us Part 1, because I really want to finish it before mid-June, which is when the sequel releases. And then we'll be checking out maybe we'll be checking out the Diablo 2 fan remaster, which looks pretty, just, it blows my mind that somebody did that. But apparently somebody took Grim Dawn, modded it, and it just like remade Diablo 2 in Grim Dawn. And I have to look that up. I have to see what it looks like, because it just seems super appealing to me. There's also Fallout 76 that I wanted to check, the Wastelander release, and Gears Tactics. I do want to check out Gears Tactics. It would be a very cheap proposition for me to grab it, so I'll see how much time I have, but I would love to get my hands on Gear Tactics. You just subscribe for 1 month on the Xbox Game Pass thing, and you can just play it. So it's like, for me, it's about like $10. So instead of buying a game full price, I can just like play the game for like $10, which is super cheap. So I might actually do that, depending on if I'm tired of playing tactical games after playing XCOM. I don't think I will be, but just in case, you know. So yeah, that's the plan. Thank you so much, guys, for watching again. Darth, thank you so much for being here, man. I really do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you also to Blacknard for the resub. That's pretty cool. And Mad Dog, thank you for being here as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, and until I see you again, stay safe, stay awesome. Bye bye, guys.